A cow's genes can fetch $1.2 million. A giant tortoise might cost $20,000. A rare python glows at $40,000. And a stag beetle, $90,000. These aren't everyday pets. They're creatures only billionaires can afford. In this video, we're diving into the most expensive animals on Earth, where rarity, beauty, and shock value collide, and nature's wonders carry jaw-dropping price tags. Thoroughbred racing horse. Thoroughbred racing horses are the pinnacle of equine investment. They're not just fast, they're the result of centuries of selective breeding, performance analysis, and careful genetic management. Horses like Fusaichi Pegasus combine pedigree, speed, and athletic potential into a single high-priced package. At top speed, these horses can reach 40-45 mph, 64-72 km/h in short bursts, powered by hearts that can be 2.5 times larger than an average horse relative to body size. Owners pay tens of millions not only for racing success, but for breeding rights, hoping to pass these genes to the next generation of champions. Fusaichi Pegasus won the Kentucky Derby in 2000, but the $70 million sale reflected potential as much as achievement. In this world, a single horse can carry the fortune of a small estate, and the pressure that comes with it is immense. Green monkey. The green monkey is a striking example of how potential can translate into astronomical prices. Sold as a yearling in 2006 for $16 million, he set the record for the most expensive thoroughbred ever auctioned. His pedigree alone, tracing back to legends like Northern Dancer and Secretariat, suggested a future superstar. On the track, his pre-sale workouts were astonishing. He ran an eighth of a mile in 9.4 seconds, one of the fastest ever recorded for a young horse. Massive muscles, perfect conformation, and explosive speed made him appear destined for racing glory. Yet reality proved harsher. He never won a race and retired after just 3 starts. Despite this, his sale price was justified by genetics and perceived potential, demonstrating that in elite horse racing, the promise of greatness can outweigh actual performance. Buyers in this market are essentially betting on nature itself, paying a premium for the hope of producing the next champion. The green monkey shows that even a horse that never wins can leave an unforgettable mark on the world of high-stakes equine investment. Racing pigeon. Yes, pigeons. Not just any pigeons. Elite racing pigeons like New Kim can sell for millions. Across Europe and Asia, pigeon racing is a serious sport, and the fastest birds are highly prized. These pigeons have extraordinary navigational skills. They can fly over 700 miles in a single trip at speeds exceeding 100 mph under ideal conditions. How they do it is still fascinating to scientists. They use a combination of the Earth's magnetic field, the sun's position, and even visual landmarks. Some of these birds carry lineages that have dominated competitions for decades. Owners invest millions because a single bird can secure victory and prize money in major races. It's a reminder that in some markets, a pigeon can be worth more than a small car. Tibetan Mastiff. The Tibetan Mastiff is more than a dog. It's a living status symbol. In Asia, red or champion Mastiffs can fetch nearly $2 million. Their price reflects rarity, size, and presence. These dogs can weigh over 200 pounds and stand as tall as a small pony. They have thick, lion-like manes and powerful builds that make them look almost mythical. Owners often prize them for their appearance and the prestige that comes with owning a rare breed. Few animals combine strength, beauty, and status in such a way. Despite the high price, these dogs remain living companions, requiring extensive care, exercise, and attention. And while their price might shock some, it shows how rarity and human fascination with size and presence can turn even a dog into a multi-million-dollar investment. The question is not just what they cost, but why anyone would pay so much for a pet. And the answer lies in both history and hype. Cow. Cows aren't usually seen as luxury animals, but in the world of elite dairy breeding, some can be worth over $1 million. Missy the Holstein sold for $1.2 million, not for milk production, but for her genetics. Her DNA carried traits for high milk yield and quality, making her offspring extremely valuable to breeders. In this market, genes are the real product. Owners of champion cows carefully select animals with superior lineage to improve future herds, sometimes turning a single cow into a generational investment. These cows are evaluated for size, udder quality, milk composition, and even temperament, each factor contributing to their market value. What might seem ordinary to most people becomes extraordinary when you understand the economics of elite breeding. Investing in a cow like Missy is less about owning an animal and more about securing a line of genetics that can produce millions in profit over time. Koi fish. Koi fish are more than just pond decorations. They're living pieces of art. Some of the most valuable koi, like the legendary S Legend, have sold for nearly $2 million. These ornamental carp can grow over 3 feet long, with patterns and colors that are judged almost like paintings. The brightest reds on a pure white background, perfect symmetry, and flawless scales make a koi highly sought after. Owners often spend years raising them, carefully controlling water quality, diet, and environment to maintain the fish's health and color. In Japan, koi are symbols of luck, perseverance, and beauty, adding cultural significance to their monetary value. Each fish is unique, and breeders carefully select the best for competitions or high-end sales. While most people think of fish as simple pets, in this market, a koi can be a 7-figure investment, a combination of art, genetics, and human fascination. White lion cub. White lion cubs are rare, majestic, and highly valued. Their creamy white coat comes from a genetic condition called leucism, not albinism, and makes them visually striking. Naturally, these lions are found only in the Timbavati and Kruger regions of South Africa, making them a true rarity. Owning one combines prestige, conservation concerns, and the thrill of having an exotic animal. They are often bred in captivity for private owners, wildlife parks, and conservation programs, but prices remain staggering. While these cubs are impressive, they also require specialized care, a large environment, and significant investment in diet and health. Their exotic appeal drives high demand, especially among collectors willing to pay top dollar. A white lion cub is a mix of natural wonder and social status, demonstrating how rarity and beauty together can create one of the most expensive and sought-after animals in the world. Savannah cat. Savannah cats are part domestic cat, part wild serval, creating a hybrid that is both exotic and intelligent. The first generation, called F1, is the most expensive and wildest, combining several genes with domestic traits. They have long legs, large ears, and striking spotted coats, making them look like small predators from the African savanna. Savannas are highly athletic. They can jump several feet in a single leap and often show curiosity and energy far beyond normal house cats. They require space, enrichment, and active interaction, but they remain companionable with the right care. Breeders select the best cats for their lineage, focusing on markings, size, and behavior. Their price reflects not just rarity, but the challenge of breeding hybrids legally and ethically. Owning a Savannah cat is about more than having a pet. It's having a connection to a wild animal while still in a home setting. Hyacinth macaw. The hyacinth macaw is the largest flying parrot in the world, reaching over 3 feet in length with a wingspan up to 5 feet. Its brilliant cobalt blue feathers and massive beak make it instantly recognizable. The beak is strong enough to crack coconuts, showing that even a bird this large has surprising physical power. Hyacinths are highly intelligent and social. They can mimic sounds, solve puzzles, and form strong bonds with humans. Their lifespan can exceed 50 years, making them lifelong companions for the right owner. Their rarity adds to their appeal. Habitat loss in South America has made them increasingly valuable. Prices range from $8,000 to $20,000, reflecting both scarcity and exotic appeal. While they are breathtaking to watch and interact with, they require significant care, attention, and space. Their charm comes not only from their beauty, but also from their engaging personality. The hyacinth macaw proves that intelligence, size, and rarity can make a parrot more than just a pet. It can become a living treasure. Palm cockatoo. The palm cockatoo is a large black parrot with a dramatic red cheek patch and a powerful black beak. Its size and rarity make it highly sought after by collectors. Males are known for a unique courtship behavior. They drum on trees using sticks, one of the few examples of tool use in birds. Their striking black feathers and red facial markings intensify when excited, adding to their theatrical presence. Prices can reach up to $20,000, reflecting rarity, exotic appeal, and the cost of care. While they are fascinating to observe, owning a palm cockatoo requires commitment, space, and proper diet. Their combination of beauty, intelligence, and unusual behaviors makes them one of the most remarkable birds in the world, a creature that fascinates both scientists and collectors alike. Their presence in a home is as much a conversation piece as a companion. Aldabra giant tortoise. The Aldabra giant tortoise is one of the largest land tortoises on Earth. Adults can weigh up to 550 pounds, with shells over 4 feet long. Their long necks allow them to reach high branches for food, and their slow, deliberate movements give them a calm, ancient presence. These tortoises can live for over 150 years, making them almost like living relics from the past. They are native mostly to islands in the Indian Ocean, and owning one is both a luxury and a statement about conservation. Prices can reach $20,000, reflecting rarity, size, and care required. Despite their gentle nature, they need specialized diets, space to roam, and proper habitat conditions. Aldabra tortoises are considered living fossils, a reminder of Earth's distant past. For collectors, they offer a rare connection to longevity and resilience. Stag beetle. Stag beetles are tiny creatures with outsized value. The rare giant varieties, prized by collectors, can sell for up to $90,000. Their large mandibles, often resembling deer antlers, are not just for show. They use them to fight rivals and establish dominance. These beetles are native to limited regions, and breeding them for size and rarity takes skill and patience. Collectors focus on symmetry, mandible length, and color. Despite being small, these beetles demonstrate that scarcity and extreme traits can create a market where insects rival exotic pets in price. In a way, it's shocking to think a creature so tiny can command 6 figures. But in the world of exotic collecting, size isn't everything. Uniqueness is. Lavender albino ball python. The lavender albino ball python is a showstopper in the exotic pet world. Its soft purple base, bright yellow patterns, and ghostly red eyes create a surreal, almost glowing appearance. These snakes lack black pigment, giving them a high contrast look that stands out in any collection. Ball pythons are generally calm and easy to handle, which adds to their appeal. Breeders carefully select morphs to produce the rarest and most visually striking snakes, and this combination of color and rarity drives prices up to $40,000. Despite their intimidating look, they're manageable for experienced keepers and can live for 20-30 years with proper care. Their value is tied not just to appearance, but also to genetics and the breeder's reputation. A snake that seems ordinary to some can become a highly sought-after treasure for collectors who understand its rarity and beauty. It's a reminder that even reptiles can be a symbol of wealth and exclusivity. From horses worth tens of millions to beetles selling for 6 figures, the world of expensive animals reveals just how far humans will go to own rarity, beauty, and power. Some are small, some enormous, but each carries a story of value, fascination, and obsession. Nature itself becomes a status symbol. Which one shocked you the most? Share your thoughts below.